Good morning. Welcome to this webinar. Today's webinar topic is about flood on how, why and what. My name is Hanisa Auni and I am one of the volunteer at My Kasih Foundation and I will be serving as your moderator today. You will be hearing a presentation from Dr. Nur Ain, Professor Nur Nadia, Ms. Hazwani and Dr. Nur Shasha on this very timely subject. Believe it or not, gravest effect of flooding is death. Floods will kill by carrying people away in fast-moving water or drowning them. Floods can also kill people by destroying buildings and creating unsafe environment. Now, moving along to our session, please welcome Dr. Nur Ain, who will be speaking to us on how authorities can aid flood victims.
Authorities can help flood victims by way of financial assistance and the purchase of necessities. As a result of the floods, the victim lost money and property. Many losses have to be borne, which result in additional chaos and stress within them. Governments and non-governmental organizations are willing to provide assistance and act as intermediaries in delivering financial assistance and purchasing essential goods. The amount of money successfully collected can ease the burden of the victims of the disasters. As the saying goes, the same pain complains, the same wound tingling means we all have to take responsibility.
Thank you, Dr. Nur Ain, for addressing one of the outlook on how authorities can aid flood victims. Moving to our second panel, Professor Nur Nadia, what is your point of view on how authorities can aid flood victims?
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nur Nadia binti Hamzah. I will proceed to the next part. Furthermore, home repair assistance and vehicle repair can also help flood victims. It is because after having a crisis of flood in our country, many residential areas suffered damages in their homes. For example, a wooden house structure submerged in large flood water is likely to absorb air in innumerable amounts, which will cause a lot of damages as a wooden structure will be moldy. Repairing a wooden house will be time-consuming and cost a lot. Meanwhile, their furniture and also damages, and they have to bring out. With that, the owner had to buy a new furniture for home furnishing. Corresponding the vehicle of flood victim when a major flood occurs, almost all vehicles will be submerged in flood water. Thus, it causes damages to the vehicle. Repairing it again and requires a lot of money. Most of flood victims are incapable to send their vehicles to the workshop due to lack of funds. Therefore, the government can help them by assisting in the terms of repairing house and vehicle. As a result, it can help them to reduce their burden in terms of economy. Okay, that's all from me and thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Nadia, for your point of view in this topic. Next, let's give a warm welcome to Ms. Hazwani, who will be speak on what are the solutions to prevent such events from happening in the future.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hazwani. I will proceed to the next part. However, effort to deepen the river must be vigorously carried out. Most floods occur due to the shallowness of the river. If the river used to be able to flow a large amount of water at a time, now the flow has decreased. This method thus due to the process of deposition and disposal of waste materials. Step to address this problem is to carry out the process of deepening the river by digging up all the mud and dirt found at the bottom of the river. When this process is done, the river not only becomes deep, but is able to flow a lot of rainwater. Starting with that, the drainage and drainage department needs to more proactively address the issue. Next, government efforts are also needed to control logging activities for prevent major floods from occurring. Logging activity in riverside areas, causing the soil to erode. Then the soil flows into the river. Same situation to occur when active logging activities are carried out on its slopes. Therefore, forest conservation is the best way to deal with flood. That's all from me, and I will pass to the next part. Thank you.
Much appreciate to Ms. Hazwani. At this time, I would like to invite our next panel, Dr. Nur Shasha, to continue on what are the effective solutions to prevent floods from happening in the future.
Thank you to Ms. Hanisa for inviting me into this room. Okay, I am Dr. Nur Shasha. As a third panel, we provide how authorities can help the flood victims other than help through financial help and vehicle repair assistance. They can help the farmers. As you know, the farmers also suffered losses because of the flood. The agriculture and food industry must survey the farmers to help farmers after their crops were flooded after heavy rain. And concurrently, the agriculture department and the farmers' organization authority had to be mandated to identify affected farmers to assist. They also need to foresee the farmers' staff with related agencies, including the laboratories and fertilizers. The farmers needed government assistance because even with the superior drainage system, the heavy rain resulted in the excess water being unable to flow to the nearby coastal area and causing the farmers to sustain losses of almost 2 million. And I think that is all for me. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much at Dr. Nur Ain, Professor Nurul Nadia, Ms. Hazwani and Dr. Nur Shasha for addressing this interesting topic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our morning. On behalf of My Kasih Foundation, thank you for all making time in your busy schedules to join us here this morning. It's been our pleasure to host this event and I wish you all a pleasant day.